Yeah, recently I worked on an enhancement that was related to the calendar module of the web client. The enhancement was to add support for view, create, and edit appointment with the option of at the time of event in the reminder dropdown. And the related bug summary is this one: support reminder at the time of event 0 minute before start time. So the first question is the reason that why we are doing this enhancement is that it is being recorded. Yes. So because on iOS devices, so the reason that why we are doing this enhancement is that on iOS devices, if we were creating a new calendar appointment with the alert info at the time of the event and then sync that calendar with the JetCS server. So now if you are then going to view the calendar on the web client, then the alert info of this calendar is never reminder. Well, the expected behavior in this case should be that the reminder info on the web client, it should be shown as at the time of the event with respect to what the user has created the appointment on the iOS devices. So what we are basically doing here in this enhancement is that we are now supporting at time of the event option in calendar reminder drop down in create, edit, and view appointment for organizer, attendees, and other relevant places. We have also added the functional support for at the time of the event in the snooze snooze reminder pop-up. So there are basically n number of places where we have done the changes. For example, if you just create an appointment, new appointment, then we have added an option here at the time of the event here in this case. Again, if you are just creating a new day appointment, so this option at the time of the event reminder value has been added. If you just click on this new appointment, then in the calendar compose view that comes, this option at the time of the event reminder value has been added. If I just go and just again do this thing, then again in the compose calendar view, this option has been added. And apart from that, there are in fact other places like preferences, calendar, show reminders. So here also this option has been added. And apart from this, also for attendees, this option will come in their appointment for the attendees too. So the main logic, the main logic that we are doing here is that presently, say if I am going to create any appointment, so whatever the reminder value that I just choose here, so that is calculated in minutes. So even if I am choosing here 4 hours, so that will be converted to minutes. So presently, before this implementation, at the client side never was mapped to the reminder value never was mapped with the 0 value. So but now after 1 second, it has come unnecessarily. So after this appointment, earlier the never value in the reminder option, it was mapped with the 0 value. But now what we are doing is that we have mapped the never to the value of -1, and at the time of the event reminder value to the value of the 0. So suppose I am just creating a appointment with this value at the time of the event, then in the create appointment request that goes to the server, the value of the minutes that will go in the create appointment request alarm data section, it will be 0 actually, and that will get stored on the server side. So this is the request body. Alarm. So this is the alarm. So yeah, so this will trigger the thing. So m is equal to 0 is here. So the same thing. So this was for creating an appointment. So the same thing if I am going to edit a existing appointment, so that I was talking about, edit an appointment. So I am opening it, and I have, so already it was at the time of the event, so let's make it to 10. So just now, yeah, so it's a, yeah, so when I have opened this actually, so its value is 10. So I will just modify this existing appointment by choosing at the time of the event as the reminder value. I will then save and close this. Then in the modify appointment request, that goes to the server. So for the, in the alarm data section, the minute has been mapped to the value of 0. Here it comes. Yeah, trigger data is here, so m is equal to 0 here. So this was for create and editing an appointment. So another thing that is remaining is with the snooze reminder thing actually. So what happens that yeah, so what happens basically that if I am creating any appointment, say suppose I have created an appointment at 9 o'clock in the night, 9 p.m. in the night, and with the reminder value of at the time of the event, then when this snooze reminder pop-ups like this comes actually, so here I will be getting this value now actually. So this is a different set of example. Yeah, that is I have created this was the appointment that I have created at 9 o'clock exactly. So that this label actually that you are seeing here now. So again, other thing is that as the time will pass actually, so you will see here that this level will change to overdue by 1 minute, 2 minutes, because after every minute approximately we are just refreshing and reconstructing this snooze reminder pop-up thing. So say if my, yeah, so this was for at the time of the event. Now suppose now suppose if I have created an appointment at suppose 9:45 in 9:45 p.m. and I have set the alarm some 45 minutes before, then I get the snooze reminder pop-up that I am having the appointment in 44 minutes, and in fact this thing is rendered and again reconstructed, recalculated after every minute. So it comes like that in 44 minutes, in 43 minutes, in 42 minutes. So the time it will reach 9:45, then it will show now here, and for cases where reminder pop-up is shown before the start time, in reminder select drop down menu, that is this menu, we are going to have this option. We will be we are having this option at the time of the event, but for reminder snooze pop-up that comes after the start time of the appointment, we will not be having the option at the time of the event like this. This is something overdue by 32 minutes. So here you can see that we are not having any option like now or in 2 minutes or before the start time of the appointment, but where the appointment is yet to begin, we are showing this option at the time of the event. So that we are reconstructing and this pop-up, and just we are calculating the logic that if the appointment has started, then show this thing now, and also this thing in the menu. If if the appointment has not started, then show this thing at the time of the event and the other relevant things in the menu, and if it has started, then don't show the things. As the start time has passed, it makes no sense to put at the time of the event in the snooze reminder option. So this is other thing is that other thing was that I'm in preferences calendar thing, in calendar section, if for in show reminder actually. So as I've said that the neighbor was mapped to the value of the 0 earlier, so but now the neighbor value has been mapped to -1. So when if there has arisen an issue because of this, because if you're trying to save this thing actually with neighbor by selecting neighbor here, if you're trying to save this thing, then you were getting an error message that you can't save it, because prior to this in Zimra ettr.xml, the attribute which is mapped with this thing with this price value, with this price. So that was having a minimum value of 0. So that we have also configured to -1 and those kind of things. So I'm dismissing this thing. So the code snipsnet is so the codes look something like this actually. So there are certain files that has been changed. So you can see that all the values we are showing in minutes here. So whatever, if you even if you choose one some say 5 hours, we calculate each and everything in minutes. So these are some of the logical calculations that we have applied here. Yeah. So am I missing something? I don't think so. So thanks. Stop.